Hey folks, John Kelleher, Veritas Combat Arts and Fitness Academy. We're here with another one of our Outside the Dojo self-defense tips videos, and what I wanted to talk to you about today, we have an upcoming women's self-defense seminar coming up in September, and on the theme of self-defense I wanted to talk to everybody about safety tips for exercising outside. Time is always an issue with people working out. I know, in the gym people are asking for classes at different times, training sessions at different times because they have to have busy schedules, and what ends up happening is a lot of people end up working out either before work or after work, and many times that's when it's dark out. So in the dark is where predators like to operate. The less people can see, it's easier to sneak up on someone in the dark, and when you're jogging or working out at a park or on the street by yourself early in the morning or late at night, you are vulnerable to attack by predators and violent criminals. Also keep in mind that violent crime is real, and muggers, thieves, violent criminals can attack anytime, any place. So it's always better to be prepared. So with that, a couple of tips I want to give you today. Number one, when you're exercising outdoors, it's always safer to have an exercise buddy, have a workout buddy with you. There's always safety in numbers, and if you have a friend you're working out with, you have backup, and you'll be less susceptible to a predator because they're looking for easy marks. They're looking for people that they can intimidate and overpower, and that's a lot harder to do when there's more than one of you. So one partner's good, multiple partners are better. Another one is, again, this is in our environmental awareness, stay alert at all times. Even though you may be listening to music, but that doesn't prevent you from looking where you're going. Make sure that you're not running behind bushes, or if you're running on the street and there's an alleyway or some type of obstruction, just make a wide berth. Make sure that you're not too close. Don't run in between parked cars where someone could be hiding. Common sense stuff, but just things you need to be reminded and think about. Another one is file a flight plan. There's like a pilot files a flight plan when they're taking a trip in case something happens. They can always be located by retracing their steps. Same thing when you're going to exercise outside, and tell a family member, tell a friend where you're going to be working out. Tell them approximately how long you plan to be working out, and give them a red alert time. Say, I'm going to be at the park from 7:30 to 8:30 jogging. If I'm not back by 9 p.m., something's happened. Come look for me. Our people are pretty regular on the amount of times they work out. So, if you're avid exercise enthusiast, you know how long it takes you to get your workout done. So that's not hard to do. If you're going to be working out a little extra, let them know that too, so they don't panic in case you aren't home exactly within the 45 minutes to an hour or however how long you designated. The next tip is arm yourself. Number one, have a cell phone on you when you're jogging just in case of an emergency. You can hit 911. It also has GPS on it. You can be located. Number two, there's a lot of non-lethal weapons that you could deploy. You can carry pepper spray. There's low voltage stun guns you can get. There's a whole wide array of non-lethal weapons. Also, if you're so inclined, you can get a concealed carry permit. Carrying a knife, any type of weapon is always good, but make sure if you're going to carry a weapon that you have good training on how to use it and good training on how to retention of the weapon, because if you pull a weapon on someone and they get it away from you, your weapon is going to be used on you. So it's important, even if you're someone who carries a firearm, it's just as important to practice weapon retention techniques as it is to practice shooting skills. Same thing with a knife or a blade. Make sure if you're going to carry one and you have to pull your knife or blade, it's for a deadly force situation, and you know how to retain that weapon just in case, because it could be a lot worse for you if you pull a weapon on somebody and they get it away from you and use it on you. And again, the best defense, I always say, is training. So enroll in a self-defense course. We have a wide variety of self-defense classes here at Veritas. We have our close quarter combat Krav Maga classes. We have our Kempo karate classes. We have our grappling, our kickboxing, boxing. There's a whole bunch of martial arts, but we stress the reality-based stuff. I would encourage would be the Kempo and the close quarter combat Krav Maga. We also have weapon sparring here too, so that'll teach you how to use a weapon, but also how to retain it. But no matter what style you choose to practice, again, some training is better than no training, and daily training is better than some training. So you can't train too much. The more you learn, the more tools you'll have, and martial arts, like anything else, is a perishable skill. So if you only learn a technique once and you're only practicing it every 6 months, I know a lot of police officers take their defensive tactics classes and they don't practice it on a daily basis. Well, those skills are going to get rusty, and if you need to use them, God forbid, in a real situation, you better hope they're not rusty. You better be able to use them. So I hope these tips help. Again, you're going to exercise outside. Just keep your eyes and ears open. The life you save could be your own, and keep training. Train hard. Stay safe. Thanks.